Hello everyone, it's Chris from your CIS209 class. I'm here giving my final presentation. Originally it was supposed to be done on Kismet and we were going to do a war drive and bounce that to a KML file and show you guys how to have some fun with the GPS and some backtrack, but ended up having some problems with the Bluetooth connectivity, and so we're going to Plan B today, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with a program called Maltego. Maltego is a DNS mapper, I guess is the best way to put it, and it's pretty wild, all the things it can do. So it's located in Applications. You go to Backtrack, Information Gathering, Network Analysis, DNS Analysis, and then you'll see it next to the bottom there, Maltego. This is Maltego 3.1. The Backtrack edition, of course. You can get the regular, just Linux edition. I don't know if there's much of a difference between the two. Maybe Backtrack edition's only because it's installed on Backtrack. I'm not really sure about that. But right here you see the start page here, and this is just Maltego plugging some of the things that they're going to be doing. It really doesn't have much of an input onto what happens in the program, just a little social media plug there. And now if you look up here at the top, you're going to see three tabs: Investigate, Manage, and Organize. Basically, these are going to allow you to do things with the data that you extract. Is going to organize is obviously going to help you see them in different ways, and manage is going to help you use the tools to get that. And so these here are your transforms, and these transforms here, there's 140 some odd of them, and what they do basically is once you have a piece of information that you want to extract data from, these transforms are basically scripts that take that data and they apply whatever it is, obviously the script is, to help extract more of it. And these little checkboxes here tell you that these are the scripts they're going to be running. In the box down to the middle left there, it has a help icon that says origin description. It tells you a little bit more about the program, who created it, the relevance of it, just kind of some of the things it can do, what it's affiliated with. So this one's a Flickr one right here, which is an image, like an image host. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and create a new project with this button right up here. And this is what basically your work screen is going to look like. And so you have three ways you can view things: the main view, the bubble view, and the entity list. But we'll get to those in a second. Now over here on my left, you'll see these are all the things that Maltego can pull information from if you give it to it. We have devices and infrastructure, and things like DNS name, domain names, IP addresses, URLs, websites. You can even put physical locations. I don't think physical locations actually yield much in the way of searches, but they will be brought up as results in searches, but I could be wrong on that. We'll test that in a second. The personal tab here, you can search for anything from aliases to email addresses to specific people to phone numbers. Basically, this just uses search engines and the transforms to try and pull up more information on this, but we'll go ahead and we'll get started here. I think we're probably gonna, I don't know what we should do first. We'll probably do, let's do a location first. That'll probably be helpful, just to see if it works. I think that's an interesting concept here. So it has the default name of Pretoria, South Africa. I didn't put that there. That's just the standard. So I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to go ahead and put in my hometown, which is Steelville, Illinois. It's a small town, so if it does yield any hits, hopefully it won't be anything massive like Chicago or Carbondale or something like that. Not that they're really close in size, but you get what I mean. And so just the size of it there. We're going to go ahead and, oh, it's not even letting me try and run a transform. Okay, well, I don't think locations you can actually search for, but what you can do is it'll come up as you're searching more information. It'll ping you with locations. So let's go ahead and try something else here. Let's go ahead and do a domain. I'm going to do a domain for a organization that I used to work for a little bit. It's a SIU organization. It's the Wesley Foundation there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in their URL address in the box here. And hopefully what I'm looking to hit here are going to be some basically the websites that are getting information from us, that we are sending information to. It's a WordPress site, so I imagine I'll probably get some blogs. We're going to go ahead and run, this is all the transforms you can run, and then at the bottom one that will run all of the transforms instead of the list of all of them. And yeah, I don't think we're going to pull that much information. These are disclaimers here. It's just telling you that if we do anything illegal, they are not at fault here, and you kind of need to minimize one to accept the other ones because it doesn't really run that well. It's got some issues. These are standard errors. They're okay. I just ignored them. It's just telling me that some of them didn't return anything, or they returned with an error. And if you can see here on the right a little bit, let's slide it over. You can see some of the things that I've pulled up here, websites that are coming off the Wesley domain. You've got WordPress, because it's a WordPress site, obviously, a couple blogs. I assume that's probably some of the things the director has been checking up on or has subscribed to. A lot of WordPress stuff. I imagine that's probably because of the bundling with the website. This bubble view is neat, but we're not going to look at that now. We're going to go ahead and look. These are just some of the other things you can do in the main view. You can see the legend down there at the bottom right of the colors. You'll get a lot more of those. There's only 2 here, the domains and the website. But the entity list will actually show you the proper names and more specific information about them, whether it's incoming or outgoing information and how it's related to our main domain here. And so let's go ahead and close this one out, and we're going to go ahead and do a new search here, and we're just going to click that little button up there again, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out. Let's do something a little bigger here. Let's do something personal too. Let's do my campus email address here. It's going to be cmorris0280 at jalc.edu. And ideally what we're going to hit here is we should ping the domain that this is associated with. And that should be John A. Logan. So we're going to go ahead and search this here. We're going to run all transforms just so that we can be extra thorough when we're doing this, if I can find it up at the top. There it is. And yeah, I don't think we're going to return that. Well, we might return. We'll see here. Hopefully we won't be stuck here forever. More disclaimers. You can read these if you want. Basically, it's just saying this Andrew McPherson is not responsible for any things that we do illegal. And we're not going to go too deep into this because I don't know where the legality issues lie, and I really don't want to get in trouble. So we're running our search 92% of the way through here. You can see at the bottom right, okay, we have returned one result, and it was Johnny Logan's domain. So let's go ahead, and this is the neat thing about Maltego is you can just keep running down the chain of things here, and we're moving on, and this should yield a ton of hits here. Yeah, we're booking. So we're probably gonna have a lot of these pop up here. I'm just gonna leave it up for a second and see. That way we can close them all out at once. You can see on the top right there, it's showing us the orange. It's orange tinted because that means it's showing everything that the orange is what we're not looking at, and the little white box is what we are. Let's go ahead and scroll it over here, and you can see we have a ton of hits here. And you can see the legend is much larger. Everything from locations, which we have a couple of, probably be Carterville, DNS names, email addresses, phone numbers, personal names, websites. And this is the bubble view, and this is a little kind of a 3-dimensional little widget, I guess, that lets you kind of explore through and pull out things. If you hold down the right mouse button and move the mouse, it'll let you kind of navigate through this. We got a phone number there. The detail view on the right, the middle right window there, gives you a little more information about what it is that you're looking at or clicking on. Let's see, what would be a good one to pull up here? I don't know, give us some information. How about, let's just look at one of these here. You can see just the vast array of hits here. Just so much information. A lot of phone numbers there. Apparently I didn't want to click on any of the things to show you more information. There we go. See, it says a transform link. Let's go ahead and search. Oh, I forgot to... didn't yield any results. I forgot to click the things on the right there. Whenever you're searching, you'll put in your term, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to need to click these boxes on the right over here. We'll search. I see Terry Crate up there, so we'll just search Terry. And you're going to want to scroll over and you're going to want to select all these. I'm going to make this window a little easier so we can see display info, notes, anything that's in the details there that's going to search for. And we've pinged, looks like, 3 or 4 results that Terry came up in. And I think he's pretty big at the college, so I imagine he's probably in quite a few of these. But the orange highlighted ones are things that he has information related to, and yeah, this is Maltego in a nutshell. Basically, it's a really wild tool, and you can keep going down going off rabbit trails for as long as you like. Basically, you can find almost anything here, but this was just a really beginner tutorial, a basic overview of it, and I encourage you guys to take the time to look it up more. But thanks for watching. Have a good time, and it's my project. Bye, guys.